Hi, I'm Tina Martin. I'm the Magnet Program Coordinator at Lancaster General Health, and I'm here today to present the DAISY Award for Extraordinary Nurses. The DAISY Award is a very exciting opportunity for us to recognize our nurses who have gone above and beyond to provide exceptional patient care. And so we are going to go and present that award now. Wow, yay! Woo! Recognize Laura Halk.
Laura Halk was recognized by a patient's family on 4 Lawn for going above and beyond in their loved one's care. This individual cared for a 54-year-old female that went into acute renal failure post-operatively following total joint replacement surgery. The family described the following: "She was really amazing. She went the extra mile for my mom and kept us informed. We were worried and mom was out of it, but care provided by this nurse demonstrated confidence and true caring." In this situation, the nurse worked with the medical team and coordinated in-depth testing to evaluate this patient before she was transferred to a higher level of care. Through this nurse's positive assertiveness with the medical team, the patient received lab testing, ultrasounds, and fluid boluses that improved her outcome. What is even more amazing is that this nurse incorporates care like this in her approach to all of her patients. As in the words of the patient's family, she truly is amazing. Oh, thank you.
I don't think anybody comes to work any day expecting to save somebody's life, but you did. And you went above and beyond and recognized things that were important to see, understand. You knew your patient, you knew the changes. Those are the things that make you and this team so very special.
Yes, this isn't just me, this is an awesome team.
This is a team, but you're well supported by them. And we are so pleased that you're here, that you've chosen Lancaster General to be here, to be part of this team. The DAISY Award for Extraordinary Nurses. This award is presented to Laura Haupt, BSN, RN 111, RN 3, in appreciation of all you do, who you are, and the incredibly meaningful difference you make in the lives of so many people. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And the last, but probably the thing you're all most excited for, is the Cinnabons. Are they on?
Yeah.
So Laura said it so eloquently. Right in the beginning, you heard her. It's not just me, it's the whole team. 1, 2, 3. Somebody who's not paying attention.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Heisey, the nurse manager of 5 North, and this is Samantha Simone, a nurse on 5 North. Samantha just received the DAISY Award for being an extraordinary nurse. In December, Sam was caring for a nurse who was started on an antibiotic. And this patient had several allergies to antibiotics. And Sam decided to stay in the room with her because she was concerned about how this patient would react to the medication, which is a great thing that she did because the patient ended up having an anaphylactic reaction and had a change in level of consciousness and went into atrial fibrillation. Sam acted very, very quickly and called a rapid response and saved this woman's life. And this woman was eternally grateful to Sam and the wonderful nursing care that she provided. Not only while she was here on 5 North, but she also went and visited the patient in the ICU and has since talked to the patient following discharge and has cared for some of her other family members.
I'm very thankful for the award. I just was trying to follow the golden rule. It's kind of my philosophy. I just treat everybody as I would want to be treated, and she was a little bit nervous, so I stayed with her, and I'm glad that I did, because who knows what would have happened if I wasn't there. So. Okay.
The DAISY Award was established by the family of Patrick Barnes. And Patrick was a 33-year-old young man who had a wife and a baby and 2 great parents. And unfortunately, he had idiopathic thrombocytopenia and he passed away from that. And in their grief, their family wanted to know what they could do to make something positive out of this event. And the only thing they could keep going back to was the extraordinary nursing care that they received from from their nurses. And that nursing care extended not just to Patrick, but to the family as well, because they knew that when they would go in there, the nurses were asking how they were and were concerned about them as well. And that meant so much to them. And they truly feel that the nurses are the unsung heroes of our society. And so they've developed the DAISY Award and the DAISY Foundation to celebrate nurses such as yourself. So DAISY stands for Diseases of the Autoimmune System. There's a little story behind why Cinnabons is a partner of the DAISY Award. When Patrick was so sick, and you know how your patients are, all that medicine, they're sick and they just don't want to eat and they have no appetite. Patrick was the same way, he had no appetite. His dad came in one morning with his Cinnabon and sat next to Patrick's bed and went to check with the nurses to see how Patrick's night was. And as he was talking with them, Patrick started to smell, because they smell fabulous, the Cinnabon and the cinnamon, and that really got his appetite stimulated. So he started eating at the Cinnabon. When his dad came back in the room, he said, "Hey Dad, I'm eating your Cinnabon. Tomorrow, can you bring me one, and can you bring one for all the nurses?" Because he knows it takes the entire team. So Cinnabon is a very proud sponsor of the DAISY Award, and they ask that every time you smell cinnamon, like you're baking at home or you're walking by the Cinnabon store, you smell that cinnamon, that you take a moment and remember how special and how important you are, because you're a nurse and you touch these patients' lives and help them every day, and you don't even realize the impact you have, but you do.